Breaking news, taking a live look inside City Hall, which is where former LA Fire Chief Kristin Crowley is in a fight for her career. She's appealing to the City Council right now to get her job back. Let's listen in.
I recommended simply to collaborate with Governor Newsom's already selected and funded agency, Fire Safety Research Institute, or FSRI, because they are already conducting an independent analysis of the windstorm and fire events in the Los Angeles and Ventura counties. In contrast to the LAFD, FSRI has the capability to conduct a proper, thoroughly researched and analyzed after-action report and wildfire analysis. And the FSRI report will also be independent, which is so important as we figure out a way to move forward. This is what they're already being paid to do. Prior to me leaving the meeting, the fire commissioners agreed with my recommendation that FSRI is the best equipped to conduct the after-action report. FSRI will also be publishing its findings and recommendations like it did for the Lahaina fire that occurred in early August 2023 on the island of Maui. Now, my position has not changed, and I wholeheartedly support the need for a professional organization to conduct a full analysis of the Palisades Fire. We owe that to the community, we owe that to the fire service, and that is the path forward. These steps are essential to improving response efforts, guiding recovery, and building a better and safer disaster resilience community for our future. Second, on the morning of the fire, I did not send home 1,000 firefighters who could have hopped on fire engine and fought the Palisades Fire, nor did I leave 40 available fire engines unstaffed. These are all false accusations as well. The 40 fire engines in question were already staffed and running 911 calls with on-duty personnel in their normal configuration. When the Palisades Fire broke out, those fire engines were appropriately staffed and were used where they were needed. Additionally, at 0800 hours on January 7th, 2025, the LAFD pre-deployed 24 engines, 3 battalion command teams, 5 brush patrols, 2 water tenders, additional air operations personnel, and additional dispatchers. These 128 pre-deployed and augmented personnel were strategically placed in wildfire-prone areas across the entire city, near multiple freeways to ensure a rapid response. Our actions were based on the recommendations of our subject matter experts, the LAFD's emergency operations staff. As for the 1,000 firefighters who allegedly were sent home prior to the fires, we did not have enough apparatus to put them on. Because of the budget cuts and lack of investments in our fleet maintenance, over 100 of our fire engines, fire trucks, and ambulances sat broken down in our maintenance yards, unable to be used to help during one of the worst wildfire events in our history. And third, it is also a false allegation that we failed to notify the mayor's office about the upcoming weather event. I stand by our previous statements about this. The LAFD engaged in all of its standard communications, including emailing 2 separate media advisories, conducting multiple live and recorded media interviews about the predicted extreme weather and fire danger, and also notifying city officials about the upcoming weather events. The Emergency Management Department also plays a key role in notifying the mayor's office and city officials. And the mayor's office itself also sent out multiple media messages prior to the fire's warnings about the expected destructive and potential life-threatening windstorm. It is never the wrong time to do the right thing and to speak the truth. And the truth is that the fire chief should not be prevented from or punished for speaking openly and honestly about the needs and capabilities of the LAFD, or for doing their best to protect our firefighters and our communities. In closing, it has been an absolute honor of my life to serve and represent the incredible men and women of the LAFD as their fire chief. Our people do amazing things every single day, and I'm so grateful, beyond words, to have been in this position for nearly 3 years. We have much to be proud of, and we stand with and always will stand with the communities that we serve with integrity, compassion, and courage. I urge you to vote to reinstate me as the fire chief, but no matter how the vote goes, the LAFD, your LAFD, deserves to be properly funded, staffed, and resourced so that we can meet the ever-growing needs of the community. We owe that to the LAFD, and we owe that to those we serve. Thank you.
And you've been listening to Kristin Crowley, who was the LAFD fire chief, who was moved down from her position. Our Jasmine Veal is live inside City Hall, where Crowley just made her appeal for her job back. Jasmine?
Yeah, so Amy, you can see they are still giving her a standing ovation. Her supporters right now here inside the LA City Council chambers, they are applauding her. They also gave her a standing ovation when she walked up there to speak in front of the City Council. And they've been listening to public comment prior to this. So her supporters are packed in here as she defended her position in her 25-year career with the LAFD.